Hello. What is going on? Where do we get this offsets variable from now? Where does it come from? The frame. Comes from the frame. Maybe it happens in here. Where's the offsets? Where does it happen? Oh, literally right there on the screen where I'm not reading the code. Literally right there. Get world wrapping offsets. Okay. Let's get rid of that breakpoint. That's going to be annoying. Do we have control M's? Oh no, I edited the file. All right, we have to recompile for a sec. Get world wrapping offsets. Woof. Woof. So I'm looking at this code because I wasn't planning on thinking about it, but we had this thing where this is going really slow, and that's happening. I looked into it because particles are really slow. Now, of course, why are we calling draw emitter 27 times? That's weird. It means we have more emitters than we should. But the deal is, so this level is wrapping, but in such a way that, you know, when we wrap, we draw things multiple times. So in this case, it's being drawn 9 times when in fact, I think we could get away with 3 because the top and bottom of the visible area is out of the view frustum, right? So the question is it easy enough to do this in a reasonable way? Or do I just flag? Do I just flag the, what do we use? right? I could just like, See, the thing is, I could say, where's the ocean entity? And does it extend off the frustum? And it's a little bit even more difficult than that because you don't know which two vertices, but you could count how many vertices are off to the north and how many are off to the south or something like that. Except these are world space offsets. Anyway, or we could just have overrides. And I feel like I just want to have overrides for now. Do we have flags for these things? I don't know. I know I had some flags that we did the other day that has stuff like north in it, but there's a flag. That's in character switch, right? Key quartet flags. It's like, let's leave that its own thing. So we'll have direction flags. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a thing, and I'm going to say wrapping override Wait, did I bump the version number? I don't even know. So this is version 8. If enabled, don't try to compute. Just use these. Okay. So now okay. Now, to control, otherwise we will test points against the frustum or something. For now, we just punt and draw all directions. Okay, so there we go. We say if wrapping override else wrapping override and west, right? East, north, south, east, bam, bitty, bam. Okay. So what this means is I should be able to make this level run a lot faster by just setting those settings. We're having a quieter time only for the special subs who sub to the channel. Maybe we'll have higher quality conversation. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Wrapping override. Oh, shoot. I messed up. This is enum flags. Ocean connectivity is also the same frickin' flags. Where was the other thing? Character switch. This is not set to flags. Because I pasted it and it wasn't there. Amdrunk. Okay, well that's intelligent conversation. So we go to settings, we select all, we go to wrapping override, we go east and west, but not north and south. Look how much faster that is. It's 25 FPS instead of 6. And that's even in debug build. So that's helpful. We still need, to fix the fact that it's so dang slow and whatever. But hey, there you go. It was kind of driving me nuts how slow this was while we were trying to debug the rock stuff here. And you know how it is. Sometimes the line must be drawn here, The line must be drawn here. So I thought this was supposed to be sub only. Is the chat not sub only, but the stream is? Is that what's going on? Or like, what's happening? What's happening? Sub only preview. Okay. Yeah, Hacker's Delight has some good stuff in it. Good stuff in it. Good stuff. It's pretty weird. How low. Like I'm looking at the lighting on this rock and it like The specular power is like super low. Dang it. Maybe that's a problem with the normals in the thing. I don't know. Very low specular power, maybe. I'm not going to sweat it yet, but one of these days, maybe I will. Okay, we're going to check that in. Okay. Now what? I think we go to the move stuff like we were working on in the stream earlier today. And maybe start deleting some things to make it smaller. Like this visual end. I think we can get rid of, because it is literally the same as moveinfo.target. So we're going to try getting rid of this. I want to get rid of these because these transactions get saved in the save games. So this Excel time, probably nobody uses that, right? Bam. Okay, we're just going to not worry about versioning. We're just going to blow away all the save games. It's fine. It's fine. Support move. That's kind of redundant, honestly, with the entity data. Okay. If anyone who is subscribing to this fabulous subscriber-only stream wants to ask subscriber-only, very intelligent questions about what we are doing, you are welcome to do this. It'll be great. While I figure out some of these things, initial speed, is that used? Doesn't seem like it. Oh. Well, someone's trying to use it, except it doesn't do anything. So we're getting rid of that. So this push or pull direction, is literally used in one place. And it's probably redundant with other things. I mean, hey, if we can get rid of it. I mean, the thing is, this is kind of placed on top of that, but this is a scalar. So we could put it there. Is direction a U8? Oh no. I never made direction small. I never made direction small, so these are frickin' huge. These are frickin' huge. Post-teleport theta as well could be a direction. Wow, that's an oopsie. That said, these could be packed into one thing. Like, you know, this is 6 values, so that's 3 bits. So this, and this 9 bits easy. Actually 8. Yep, we're going to be making things small. Making things small. What was the hardest problem writing the compiler? Dealing with a nonlinear compilation, right? There's no programmer maintained compilation order. The compiler is just supposed to figure out all the dependencies and then do them as necessary. And that was kind of hard. It's like 50% of the work in the compiler. Does anyone know where to find a good tutorial to learn OpenGL? I wouldn't bother. I would not bother learning OpenGL. It's kind of dead. Is there a specific reason why I'm minimizing the size of things? Because this game lets you undo, and we save your undos in the save game so that when you load them, you still have them. And the undo has to save all these transactions because it has to correctly replay transactions that are in progress. So we need to save all that data in a reasonable way. What would I recommend? Vulkan? I mean, just use some kind of higher level API if you're learning. Don't bother with GL. GL's deader than a doornail. Okay. I think we could just do this probably. Shorten this up. We're just shortening and tidying and making the memory smaller. Smaller. So why would the rock move direction be different from the rock skipping direction? Why do we even have two of those? So all this post-teleport stuff we can pack together easily into a small number of bits. Same with teleport direction. Baits people into thinking that there is something special going on. What is special going on is that I just wanted a quieter stream, but for people who are interested enough to sub, I still just want to let them hang out and watch what's going on and stuff. That's all. I just, on the one hand, it's nice to have a lot of viewers, right? That's a good problem to have. On the other hand, I'm just getting a little tired of what that ends up being like in chat. And it's just because I've been working a lot and I'm just tired and irritable, right? So I just need to accommodate that mood by being a little more mellow. And it's an experiment. We're just seeing how it goes. Do I plan to make an API for the compiler where people can write their own backend for microcontrollers or other obscure platform? It's not really structured in a way where that would work, and you wouldn't really want that. Like the actual backend that does optimization and all that, you just want that built into the compiler. I mean, okay. If you imagine that we were to somehow keep it closed source for a long time, then yeah, we would do something like that. But we're probably, at some point, you'll get source access to the compiler. Okay. It's like these canceled when pushed that we put in the other day. I'm tempted to do that a different way in a bit. Let's, for now, not have those overlap other things. We'll bring that back later because thinking about that is a little obnoxious. Okay. Push or pull direction. Teleport direction. Let's do teleport direction because that's easy. Okay, so we're going to say teleport values is a U16, I'm going to say. Because, okay, this is 3 bits. This is 2 bits. That's 5. This is 1. That's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 15 bits for teleport things. Okay. bits 0 to 1 are teleport direction. 0 to 2. Let's put all the directions next to each other. This is, although, here's the question. Do we need a frickin' skipping direction and a move direction? We set it to the same thing. Like what? Do we even use the other one? Post teleport rock skipping direction. I think we should be able to set that to the same thing. Like, why are these two different things? I somehow don't think that we need both of those. Are you subbing random people? Are you subbing random people? Are they ever different? Well, okay. They are different sometimes, but because the move direction is like, what direction did it move before going in the water? And the skipping direction is, what direction was it skipping? But like, they're only different because maybe they're 0 until they get set. But I don't think they're meaningfully actually different directions ever. Right? So what I actually maybe want to do is like Benny test that, like even on the rock, like why do we have two different things on the rock? You know? Why do we have two different things? Okay. Anyway. Let's try that. Because this is eating up currently an extra 12 bytes on every single move that's ever serialized to do both of these. And of course, that'll be down to just an extra 3 bits, which is a lot less. But still, we would prefer not to have the extra at all, because maybe we'll want those bits, especially if we're going to try to pack them into 16 bits. So, So get post move, right? And then see, we call both of them right here. I think I just want to change this and run a Benny test and see if we break something before we try to crunch down the sizes. This seems bad right here. I'm not going to worry about this right now, but this looks bad. Okay, so let's just say this out here. We're going to say this is moveder. This is moveder. Actually, no. You know what? It's fine. Because we don't even care about this in other cases. So I think vector to direction moveder. Did we check in the stuff we were doing before? I don't think so. Oops. Oops. Oh, I guess I did. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Very good. Very good. So we only get, guess, why are we writing this into the move info here? What? Okay, does anyone else use that? Mirror Isles, maybe. Nope. So here, I think we store either so there's going to be one or two other uses of it that okay. Oh. Okay. We're loading old things. I'm just going to keep bumping it. Bumping it all the time. All the time. All the time. All right. So okay, so we're not obviously faulting at all. So we're going to do a release build. We're going to Benny test it. And we're going to see what happens. Gonna see what happens. That'd be great if someone would fix that. We're just cranking through. We expect 44 fails, thereabouts. There might be more because I might have just broken something, but we're untangling game logic that has sort of matted up against itself for years. And, you know, sometimes you got to simplify it a little bit. That's all. What's going on, everybody? While we test the bennies here, what is happening? This is a silent Benny test. Telling the truth could be good news. There's a bunch of levels here I haven't played yet, man. Any updates on the paying for beta? We are vaguely making plans about that. It's like I want to do something fun with it, and there's questions about what can we do that's fun that payment processors will accept and or that are legal, right? So we're just figuring that out. I have no estimate on when it'll be, though. It's probably a little while. There we go. We are back. "44 fails," which means no additional fails is what that means. Which means the post-teleport rock skipping direction on the rock, if the rock is skipping, it goes into the skipping direction. Otherwise, the move direction. Probably the rock's gameplay code could be cleaned up to need only one direction. You know what?